It would be nice if Psyonix would give me a bunch of server codes that are like known good servers. They use specific servers for RLCS, don't they? I swear I saw that being tweeted out sometime or in a Reddit post that they have like RLCS specific servers. I don't know if they're like good ones or if they're tested or whatever, but well, I don't know if Sharp's going to settle here for 150. He says whatever, let's go. Yeah, 152, that's 10 lower than what we just saw for the last two, so he's going to give it a go. Ahmed actually has got a worse server than the first. This server overall has higher ping than the first one that we were in. Hey, that's a good start for Sharp though, and that's going to give him a lot of confidence, the fact that he's able to win a kickoff early on against a high ping master. One of the best high ping players in the world. With OCE becoming a more competitive region, I think there's more like inside OCE play with Australian players playing against other Australian players. Back in the day, of course, Australian players were well known for playing on the US West server with ridiculously high ping. I'm not sure how popular that is nowadays. The Middle Eastern players, they all play on the EU server. They're all very good at it. Good shot by Sharp. 1-1 tying up with a kickoff. That's 2 kickoff goals in a row for Sharp, which is excellent news. One of the things that's the hardest to do with high ping is the kickoff. They do, hence why the games can be paused. That's like an admin feature that they use. I don't know how to do that myself. Sharp looking good here. Ahmed actually getting the save. I'm surprised Sharp didn't pull the trigger faster in that one. He went for more of a mind game approach, but I think the brute force, just power through with an early dodge, would have been on point. Interesting start though from both players. Sharp looking to control this one. Ahmed actually just ball chases in. Sharp is in an awkward spot. Gets a fake jump to back up Ahmed, who saw that he heard the fake jump, backed off to get boost and kill some time. Wait for the ball to be saved poorly. There's the air dribble by Ahmed, looking clean over the top of Sharp, who wasn't actually close to saving this one. I'm not sure what he went for. Let's take another look. Oh dear, I don't know what this was. Like, high ping or not, this was questionable decision making by Sharp. Not sure what he was expecting Ahmed to do, but he was extremely caught off guard by the air dribble. A shot would have also caught him off guard. An early flick would have been the same. He wasn't saving much there. 13 boost is going to be awkward here. Ahmed in another strong position. Flicks it top corner. Very nicely done to make it 3-1. Sharp gives him a nice one in the chat as well. He does have a lot of respect for Ahmed, I'm sure. I said before we started this series, but I'll say it again, that Sharp has versed Ahmed before on US East servers. Ahmed did deliberately queue for US East. He's going for a backwards dribble here off kickoff. I don't know how on earth he ended up backwards. It's not going to work out. Sharp will get the counter-attack goal. I'm not sure about the backwards dribble here for Ahmed. It would have been so sick if he'd popped the ball up on top of his car and gone for a backflip flick, but couldn't get it up in the air though. Why is the Marbles streamer playing Rocket League? We'll do Marbles after this, I think. What do you guys think about that? Marbles after this. We'll maybe even do some recording for a future Marble Monday episode. Are you guys down for that? Press 1 in chat if you want to record the Marble Monday live on stream. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be a pretty hype idea. You guys have a chance to be on YouTube yet again. So Ahmed looking just as good as I thought he would do. Sharp is probably just going to go into this and try and play a couple of good games, get some nice plays on the ball. Defending is going to be extremely difficult. Nice save by Sharp. He's over the top of the pre-jump bump attempt. And that is a very nice counter as well. Hard read on what Ahmed was doing, but a pretty safe play regardless of what Ahmed is doing. Sharp's just seeing Ahmed turn here and he thinks to himself, you know, this might be a fake challenge. This might be him going for a bump on me. This might be him just going for a real challenge. But either way, if I pop this early, I'm going to be in an okay spot. If somebody want to time out this Dan guy, Dance Battle 21, you maybe just ban him. Yeah, thank you. That's nice. Just get rid of that guy. Another good goal by Sharp here. This time Ahmed gives him a nice shot. So he's realizing how good of a touch that was. Ahmed not quite aware of how well Sharp was going to recover after that. He did land in the right direction. All about holding power slide on those landings. Maintain your speed. Maintain your aggression. Now Sharp in a slightly advantageous position. Ahmed is going to turn that one around though. My goodness. Did he get this 50-50 right? Sharp is in an advantageous position here, but Ahmed just sniffs out the opportunity. And he capitalizes off the underside of the crossbar as well. 5-4 Ahmed. More than half the game to go. Both players looking pretty even on kickoffs overall. Sharp has 0 boost for the time being, picks up 12. Air roll shot is way off target though. Ahmed also lacking power on his own counter attack. A single boost and a dream for Sharp. He'll need more than that. Dips away to the 100. Here comes Ahmed with another early challenge. Sharp gets it under him. He's got to get this one moving pretty quick though, and he does, to tie up the game. Still Sharp doing well in offense. He's had good reads on Ahmed's approach. He read the early challenge on his 4th goal. Oh no, it was his 3rd goal. And he read the high challenge on this goal. If he can keep this up, he's in with a chance here. Look at that flick though by Ahmed. My goodness. I think that's worth an F1. Spiraling, contorting his card into this one. And Sharp really has no idea which way that ball is going to go. Disgusting by Ahmed from close range. Oh dear, double jump by Sharp is not what he meant to do. I think Ahmed is going to give him... yeah, that is actually so sportsmanlike by Ahmed. Is he realizes Sharp may have disconnected on this play. He may have... Oh, well, I mean... maybe he just doesn't want to score boarding goals. What a finish by Ahmed. Double touch from an almost impossible angle. Getting it past Sharp and underneath the crossbar as well. Impressive stuff by the Middle Eastern player. And I've got to go back to that kickoff play that he did before. He saw Sharp double jump and he's thinking, okay, that might be a disconnect or a controller disconnect. It might be a misplay. Either way, I'm not going to take the free kickoff goal. Let's play regular 1v1 heads up. And then he just double touches him from his own half. So not a bad play overall by Ahmed. Going to earn him a lot of respect, I'm sure, for the good sportsmanship and the insane mechanics. Let's pull that out when you're only a goal up as well. You know, if you hit the bar at that range, it's probably a goal for your opponent. But he did look confident. He did really, really look confident on that play. Sharp trying to read Ahmed's approach again. He's avoided throwing away the ball to a fake challenge. Flick from close range is lacking power though. Sharp has to be careful here. Ahmed might be low on boost, but he does have the ball right in front of him. It's going to be a turnover for Ahmed. Now he has the ball. He misses the boost though. Wow, this is awkward now. Sharp going for the demo in the back corner. There it is. Got it the second try. There is the open net. 6-7, 1 goal in it. Ahmed avoided the first demo, but you see the danger of dodging there. He's completely wide open on the landing. Sharp can see where he is. No chance for Ahmed to avoid the second demolish. Sharp actually going to ball chase here. Ahmed has to do likewise. If he'd gone for the boost, the net would have been open for Sharp. Now Sharp in a very strong position. So he's going to side flip like this one in. He throws in a bit of reverse for an extra angle and style. Ties up the game. This is just a decent script to start off the series. Sharp looking very, very good, despite the much higher ping than what he's used to. Both players again prioritizing ball control over boost on kickoff. Sharp comes out with a slight advantage though, and he might be able to run this in. He's gone round Ahmed more than he needed to. The inefficient path is going to punish him. He went for the demo again in the corner, but didn't quite have enough speed. He tagged Ahmed, but he didn't get the demolish, and now he's missed the ball in the recovery. That is a heartbreaker for Sharp. A little bit more speed in the offensive corner and he would have had the demo and no doubt the open net, but it turned into a bump that didn't really do anything. And he's missed his interception in the midfield. Can he get the final goal? He's got one more chance. Ahmed is turning early, and that is such a good play by Ahmed. Didn't want to give Sharp a chance to control that ball on the ground. Still Sharp trying his best, but he can't get it up. And the first game will go to Ahmed. Ahmed actually left the game. I don't know if this was intentional. We'll have to wait and see if he's changing car here. Wait, is this a bug or something? What is this? What? What? Okay, I think there's some sort of bug. I don't know what happened, but hey, we're into game 2. Whatever, it worked. It worked. I don't know if I can save replays this series because that was a bug. This is Rocket League. There's a Spectator UI bug. Ah, okay. XZ MozXX. Cheers for the Prime sub, Reco. Thanks for gifting a sub to Hail Indeed. Oh, I already said that earlier, but cheers anyway. Welcome back. Sub points goal slowly climbing up. Slowly but surely. Oh, there's another one. Paul Keen 16. Nice rhyme there. Cheers for the Prime. Sharp 2-0 early, 2 kickoff goals. I'll tell you what, I didn't think that Sharp was going to be doing this well on kickoffs with a different ping than what he's used to. I have to give him mad props for that. Really, really well done. I mean, Ahmed's come on stream versus EU players and dominated them on kickoff, so he's definitely got a solid kickoff. It's not, there's no doubt. Oh my goodness. Gearbox, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Are you kidding me? Cheers, mate. I really appreciate that. 2898 sub points. We're getting closer. Ahmed, another very difficult angle rebound. Has to be careful here. He's not going fast enough for a demolish. Sharp was going to slow down the ball, so the counter attack is open. Here, I better turn off this this noise. Appreciate all the subs, Gearbox, but I better turn off that noise in case people get sick of it. It sounds good in a, you know, when it's only once or twice, and then people are just like, okay, I've had enough of this. Sharp a bit lucky there to avoid the demo of Ahmed. I want to point out as well, by the way, the really, really good play that Sharp just made, well recovered and into his own half there. I believe if he did not half flip in the right direction, it would have been a goal for Ahmed. I think if Sharp had half flipped the other way, he would not have been able to catch up with the ball before it crossed his own goal line. So well done there. Ahmed crossing over the play here. This is such a strong position. Lots of options. Hook shot. Gets the save out of Sharp. Had a good enough one for Sharp, though. He can recover well here. The follow-up is severely lacking, though, and this is going to give Ahmed his first goal. Oh my goodness, no, it's not one. Or I say first goal. It's going to give him the equalizer, but he's missed it. And he's missed it by a long way. What was that by Ahmed? It's a disaster, that's what it was. And he doesn't get the demo in the recovery either. Did he not know how far away Sharp was? He didn't even need to rush. Sharp was miles away. Absolutely miles away. Ahmed could have made that a lot easier for himself just by hitting his camera look back on the path to that ball, and he would have seen that Sharp was nowhere near him. There's no need to rush that shot. But he's made it hard for himself. Tried to rush it, missed it, and lost 2 goals in the seconds that follow. Disaster for Ahmed in game 2. Hardcore tilt in the challenge. Yeah, you could see he was not happy with himself after missing the open net. He just rushed a challenge and missed it completely. So Ahmed's got a lot of work to do. He has to remember he's already won game 1. There's no need to panic here. 3 minutes in the clock. It's all good. He could have gone for a demo there actually on Sharp. Sharp was bumped, and of course if you bump someone you can follow through with a demo like as they're landing. Would have been tough for Sharp to avoid. Ahmed does get the goal anyway. Looks like the bump might have sent Sharp into Ahmed's net, or Sharp's own net I should say. 12 boost for Ahmed. Tricky position, but Sharp's really not providing enough pressure on the ball at this range. It might have been smarter for Sharp to just lunge at this one, make himself as big as possible, because turning around, it left him completely vulnerable to any semblance of a top shelf shot. Absolutely any shot would have been too good there. Ahmed faking a boost grab there. Don't know if you guys saw that, but he was faking a wave dash to make Sharp think that he's going for the boost in the midfield, and then looking to quickly turn around and shoot the open net. Sharp is not falling for his tricks just yet. Another low 50 for Sharp. Brings it open net, and he shows Ahmed how it's done. A much, much more difficult open net as well. But he secures it to get the two goal lead back. Gotta double check. Yeah, we did actually go to 2898 sub points. Not expecting to hit the 3K today, but hey, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. It depends if we lose any sub points tonight. I don't know if we will. Not 100% sure. Let's take a look at this challenge in the corner by Sharp. Maybe a bit passive there, expecting Ahmed to respect him more, but I mean, if you're in a defensive, if you're in the opposition's corner and they have boosts, like they don't really have any reason to respect you. They can take a 50-50 there. The majority 50-50s will be favourable for them. Good save by Ahmed. He even manages to land on the boost as well. Slows down the attack. He's smelling the bump play. I can see it coming. Sharp is just going to sit still though. Nerves of steel by Sharp. He saw Ahmed coming towards him like a dorsal fin of a shark. I tell you what, Sharp's been punishing Ahmed's wasted possessions so well this game. Another converted counter attack. 2-goal gap opening up again. We've got to keep on remembering that open net miss for Ahmed. It got this game spiraling out of control for him. He's managed to put the brakes on that. Where's the air dribble bump for Ahmed? There it is, but actually a bump into Ahmed as well, which forces him to save his own shot. Both players strong in the challenge there. Ahmed now on the rebound. Sharp stands in the way yet again. It was a really, really late dive into the bump by Ahmed, and you see the problem with diving into the bump that late is the other player can actually bump you if you're not going fast enough to demolish them. They can just bump you into the ball, which is exactly what happened. And Ahmed, you're not respecting Sharp's close range rebound ability. Bonobo. What is a bonobo again? That's like something that League of Legends players call each other, isn't it? I think that's what they call each other. It's like a boosted animal or something. Is that what it is? A bonobo. I've never looked it up myself. Ahmed with the outplay again, though. Sharp gets a piece of him. Looking to tie up the series here. Low 50-50s have been very, very kind to Sharp throughout the series. He's got the boost advantage. He knows he can go over the top for this one. Might even catch Ahmed on the demo. He's looking for it. Trips him up. All I'm seeing from Sharp here is mostly like very, very good plays. Very solid. One of the most impressive that we've seen him play on stream. There is yet another goal. I think Sharp's played a couple of times on stream, I believe. Maybe. Has he played 2 series or 3 series? He lost in his he won his first ever series on stream, I believe. I think it was versus the car. So both of these guys have beaten the car. And then I think that Sharp lost to Sharif in his second series on stream. Because Sharif just popped off, like, ridiculously. It looks like Ahmed's going to get 1 goal, but it should be game to Sharp. Unless he has another 3 double jump kickoffs on accident in a row. Spam this head to help Ahmed. The bonobo, also called the pygmy chimpanzee, and less often the dwarf or gracile chimpanzee, is an endangered great ape, and one of the 2 species making up the genus Pan. The other Pan troglodytes, the common chimpanzee. Okay, so the bonobo is a chimpanzee. Why do League of Legends players call each other bonobos then? Where does this come from? I don't know what to do in this replay, by the way, or this post-match section, by the way. I'm not sure how I can navigate this. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I can't save replays or look at the scoreboard at the end of matches. That's the issue here. So bear with me here, guys. But yeah, we do have a series here. Remember, the car was only able to take 1 match off Ahmed on EU server. So Sharp has already done that. Can he go one better? Can he even take the series? Is Ahmed changing his car loadout between matches? 'Cause I swear he was a different car last game, and now he's purple. Is he going out and changing his car loadout every single game? All the cars that he's choosing are sort of like former Devo cars. The last car was a Devo Season 5 car, I think, and this is now Devo Season 4, if I'm not mistaken. Long range net staring Ahmed in the face. He's shanked it way wide though. Sharp is looking to counter-attack yet again. Is he going to go for the bump play? No, he just tries to scoop it off the wall. A bit of a lacking shot selection there by Sharp. And this is wise by Ahmed, backing off there. He knows he's likely to save whatever Sharp brings from that sort of range. And look at this rebound by Ahmed. Confident, again, in the air to tie up the game. Very nice stuff. When he goes off the wall for this one, his main objective is, of course, to just hit the ball into the net. But getting it high is not going to be a bad outcome as well, if he can get the rebound afterwards. What series this is turning out to be. It's one of the rare high ping series we can get. And it's all thanks to this one man, Ahmed, because he's so good at playing on EU server with this sort of ping. It does give us a chance of matching him up against some of NA's finest and see how he does. Very interesting. It's a much harder match for both players. They have to have insanely fast reaction times for these saves. On the Spectator client, we don't see the lag that they do, but a lot of these touches are going to be a bit laggy, a bit delayed for them, and I'm not mentioning that to take anything away from either of them. I just want to mention it to sort of highlight how quick they're playing. These last second saves, these like last second adjustments on their challenges are not easy to... Ahmed's just missed another open net, and it's bounced up. Another disaster for Ahmed. Sharp is going to show him how it's done yet again. And this is all too similar to last game. Ahmed was not expecting that to bounce up. He messed up the open net, messed up the read on the back wall. Sharp is getting a couple of lucky breaks here. Or it's not so much lucky, it's punishing the fact that his opponent is messing up. This is all too risky though for Ahmed. I mean, his rebounds have been on point, but Sharp's not going to let that one hit the back wall uncontested. 3-2. Ahmed needs to ground himself. He's got to start playing a bit more consistently, or Sharp will take him out here in game 3. It's one of the lower scoring games that we've seen so far. Mainly because game 1 was such a huge win. Smart lining up of the ball there by Sharp. Look at what he does here. This is very, very clever. Subtle, but very smart. He lets the ball bounce over his car to the right, because you can see there, he has vision of Ahmed's car the entire time, because he knows Ahmed's probably going to line himself up between the ball and his goal. So if you dribble the ball to the right of the goal, or to the left of the goal, it wouldn't matter, but in this case to the right of the goal, he can see past the ball, and he can keep track of Ahmed's every movement. That way you don't need to use the camera look up feature that you see Squishy doing a lot of the time on his stream, where he's dribbling straight at someone and trying to look over the ball by looking up with his camera. I think that's a little bit unnecessary. Why not just steer off target, and then you can see them without having to look over the top? And they obviously can't see you any better either way. You're underneath the ball from any angle. It's a much easier way, at least. I mean, you can pull off the... If you're as good mechanically as Squishy is, you can pull off the looking over the top of the ball. But if you're not quite there mechanically, and you want to be able to see what your opponent is doing, just dribble slightly off target. You can see round the ball. What a Boston. What's my camera settings? I don't really know. I think it's the same as Justin, so look up his camera settings on Google. This is a very, very similar game to game 2. Open net for Ahmed, misses it, and then Sharp scores 4 or 5 goals. I think 4 goals in a row after the open net miss. Actually, it was only 3 goals in a row last game, so this is even worse now for Ahmed. He's in a very, very difficult position now. The man who was definitely the favourite coming in here. He's got to play exactly like this. I want to see grounded plays. I want to see solid plays. Consistent plays. Great first touch there, catching Sharp off guard. Sharp accidentally double jumped again. He's done that on a kickoff, and he just did it this time. There was obviously no real reason to double jump. He had a kickoff. These dodging mechanics are certainly a bit off right now for Sharp. That challenge, he double jumped instead of dodging forward. Now he's tried to do a diagonal dodge, but he just single jumps, and then he has to dodge late to compensate. Sharp's got to fix his dodging mechanics. He might be feeling a little bit nervous, but probably a sweaty thumb slipping off the jump key. Go get a towel. Go dry himself off. I don't know. I'm just trying to guess here. We do not know the exact moisture level of Sharp's thumb, for anybody who is actually wondering. That would be a stat and a half, wouldn't it? Like moisture tracking in RLCS. RLCS lad. There's like moisture tracking on everybody's controllers. You'd have like a little leaderboard. Who's got the most moist thumb? Oh, this guy's got the most moist thumb. He's probably going to be slipping off that jump key. Look out for mistakes. Who's got the driest thumb? Who's going to have blisters by the end of the tournament? This is the analysis that we're all missing out on. Where's this technology? Come on, Psyonix. Yeah, we can make moist. There we go. We actually do have moist in Twitch chat now with the OST from Boosted. Did you see Squishy's tweet about moisture tracking for RLCS? Yeah, Squishy's obviously way ahead of the curve with this one. He knows how valuable a stat that would be. How valuable it would be to know who's got the most moisture impeding their grip during a tournament. Wow, Ahmed got so unlucky there. I didn't see the first time round, but he just got slapped out of that 50-50. I was wondering why he was flying that far. It's because Sharp managed to bump him after neutralizing the 50-50 on the ground. Oh, Sharp just off target with that tight angle shot. Now Ahmed versus the open net. Any other day I would put my money on Ahmed, but today's been a bit dodgy. This time he does put it in. 1 goal game. Ahmed fighting back in game 3. Can he get the equaliser and bring this into an overtime? Of course, whoever wins this game is going to have a huge advantage for the rest of the series. Sharp already won game 2. Can he get 2 in a row? He gets this over the top of Ahmed. That might be the game. He is 1 strong kickoff away from taking this one. Backflip flick. Wasn't as high as it could have been, but it was high enough. Ahmed going for the forward dodge challenge. Double jump might have been more suitable in that situation, but that's hindsight for you. Fake by Ahmed. What a play. Look how much time he's taken with the open nets. He knows he's been messing up open nets today, so he's really making sure. Huge mind game by Ahmed. He needed that so badly. If he'd gone for a 50-50, who knows how much time would have been wasted off the clock before he gets a better chance than that. And he might actually be able to squeeze a possession out of this one. He saved up more boost than Sharp has. Sharp is just letting the ball waste time. Ahmed will get the one more chance he was looking for. A low 50-50. Not the thing that Sharp's been weak at today. What's Ahmed got in store for us? He's actually got another chance. It's gone in. 1 second left. Ahmed ties it up. He just refused to back down. And I think he might have surprised Sharp by how much boost he'd saved up here. Sharp with a bit of a throw though. He could have got that ball safely up the wall, wasted a bit more time, at least forced Ahmed to make a first touch before shooting, but he's just given him a shot straight away. Ahmed on 0 seconds. He's got a chance to keep it up, and he will. Flick onto the net. Sharp should save, and he will. Ahmed can keep it up with 100. Ceiling shot is open. Off the wall, aerial is open. Rebound again from Ahmed, but Sharp does get the save. Oh my goodness, I would have loved to see the ceiling shot from Ahmed there on 0 seconds. Decides to go for the rebound. It's been a success story for him earlier in the series, the rebounds. Sharp is at versus the open net now. What a play to pop it over the top, and he doesn't mess it up. Consistency yet again by the American player, and he takes it in OT. That was a very delicate pop, wasn't it, to get the ball over the top of his opponent, and he takes it to a 2-1 lead. Again, we're stuck here. We can't see the score screen. Apologies for this. It's a bug. I think this is getting patched, but right now all we can see is this until the players ready up. Luckily, I think that spectators do automatically ready up, so we're not going to be extending the duration of the mid game section or between game section any more than we need to. Oh, we're not tabbed in. There we go. Wait a second. A Sharp DC'd. Ahmed says restart server. Sharp says you want to. Yeah, Ahmed wants to change server. Maybe he's getting some packet loss here. Let's go for a quick reset. Ahmed has been plagued by open net misses today. It's really been a problem for him. A big problem at that. Either of these players are allowed to ask for as many server restarts as they want, by the way. I'm not forcing them to play on any of these servers. We can keep resetting until they find the one that they want. Looks like Sharp is just going to go for it. He's just feeling confident. Wants to get into the game as fast as possible. He'll take the slight ping disadvantage. Feels like he's playing well enough to make up for it. Demo attempt by Sharp. Ahmed gets away from him. And now he's got the top left corner wide open. And there is the 1-0 lead. Sharp kind of went all in for this demo a little bit. And that's not a very efficient line back to the defense. Wave dash also missing. So there was a lot that Sharp could have done better there. Giving up on the demo when it looked like Ahmed was getting out of the way would have been step 1. Ahmed coming out on top. He's going to slow down this play. They might go for a double touch actually. Oh no, he's going to let it bounce low. And the dodge is no longer available, but air dribble is going to work it just fine for Ahmed. You know, when he waited this long to dodge, there was no longer a chance for him to do that, but the second touch there was on point. It really put the ball behind Sharp. Marbles after. Yeah, we're going to do marbles after this. That's the plan here for this stream. Ahmed picking up all the boosts except 12 here. Reverse challenge. Does win the ball, but the bump again by Sharp in the middle of the challenge takes away Ahmed's opportunity to punish him. This is overall, I would say, a net positive for Sharp, because now he's looking at the exact same position, except he's got 100 boost this time instead of 10 or 12 or whatever it was prior. But a much better start to the game for Ahmed. He's not had to score any open nets so far. Will this be the problem? Nice follow through by Sharp. He's gotten bumped off the wall though, a little bit unfortunately for him. Has to be careful here. Ahmed did spawn with 34 boost. You can accelerate to supersonic with 34 or 32 boost, I think it is, and a dodge. So Sharp wasn't as safe there as he might have expected. It's a good finish again here by Ahmed to the top corner, isn't it? Fast enough and efficient enough, accurate enough to take Sharp out of the game. No replay reviews. We might do it after, but we're going to do marble racing after this series. I'm doing a long stream today, so yeah, we could probably do some replay reviews today. Wow, 4-0 Ahmed. Sharp is really in the pits here. How did this happen? It's all gone very wrong in game 4. Maybe he'll be the one wanting to kill the momentum after this. Ask for a server restart. See if we can, if he can get a better one for himself. Ahmed was looking for a demo there, maybe. Good read by Sharp. The backflip there might look kind of pointless or like an accident, but I'm positive Sharp did that on purpose. He didn't want to get swiped from the side with a cornered demo. See a lot of those in 1v1 these days. Sharp's still on point with his open nets. Well done. And he needed this challenge to work. If that challenge didn't go in his favor, he would have had a huge hill to climb. Are you supposed to watch hilarious Rumble ranked games during stream? Just, queue it up for later. That's the benefit of YouTube is you can choose, you can watch it whenever you want, but Twitch is the live, of course, variation. Another questionable play by Sharp in the offensive corner. And an easy goal for Ahmed. Yeah, he sort of centered this one. Or played it right in front of Ahmed. Turning King Ran. Are you turning into King Rani with your current choice of beverage? Does King Rani always drink Pepsi? I don't remember the last time I drank Pepsi, to be honest. Not sponsored, by the way. But, Pepsi can sponsor me if they want. Right, so that's technically another open net miss for Ahmed. However, if he had scored it, I think, or if he'd put it on target, I think Sharp was maybe saving it, so it didn't make that much of a difference. Another good rebound, though. Not easy to do these as consistently as Ahmed has been this entire series. He's probably gone for a few that he shouldn't have gone for because they're too risky, but when he does go for it, he makes it work. Muscling Sharp off the boost now. Ahmed really with a huge statement here in game 4. Says this might be your lead currently, but you're on my turf. This is where I practice. This is where I put in the hours grinding. Ahmed up late to this one though. Sharp has the open net. He's going to wait for it to drop. Zero boost. Gets it in though. And there's the 4-goal differential yet again. Good speed by Sharp. He was up significantly faster than Ahmed for that one. Ahmed should not be jumping if he sees Sharp beating him to the ball by that much. But Ahmed has been in control of so much of this game. Another top corner shot from the kickoff. It just feels like every play this game has been Ahmed on the ball, Sharp reacting. Sharp needs to try and find a way to step in here, get the ball off Ahmed and keep it off Ahmed. Oh wow, Ahmed just clean whiffed this. Might have panicked thinking Sharp could be driving off as Sharp looks for a demo on the back wall. He's not going fast enough to catch Ahmed on the landing. A good shot by Ahmed. Sharp recovers well on the inside of the net, but is it going to be enough? Whiffs on the rebound over the top of his own head. Ahmed actually missing another open net. Thanks D by DG for the Prime sub, and also Evan007 for the Prime sub. I forgot I turned off the alert noises, but I appreciate both your subs, guys. That was very kind of you. That might be the 2900 actually. I'm not sure. Oh, whiff by Ahmed. Let's Sharp back into the play. Can Sharp start to come back here? That is the 2900 sub. Thanks so much, guys. Exactly 100 away from another emote slot. And quite honestly, a ridiculous subtotal that we'll probably never beat. Wow, what a save by Ahmed. That is worth a clip. Should be appearing in chat pretty soon. Cheers, Gearbox, for gifting a sub to Buster Cherry. Welcome, Buster Cherry. I think that's your first time sub. Yes, it is. Remember, you can renew that for $1 if you're so inclined. Right, this is the time now for Sharp. He's managed to break down Ahmed's control, but he's got to be so clinical with his chances, and that is not clinical in the slightest. Almost immediately, Ahmed gets back in control of the play. This end-to-end, quick transitions of possession is going to favour Sharp, but he's got to put more of them away than this. He's taken far too many opportunities before getting a goal, and it's probably going to be game forward to Ahmed at this rate. Fake Shack, thanks to the tier 1. Fake Shack. Do you enjoy going to Shake Shack? I've been to Shake Shack a few times when I'm in America, and I've got to say, I think it's pretty overrated. Personally, I think it's not the best food, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, of course. Ahmed has his dodge here. He could have gone for a backflip flick there. Decided to go for a twist into a nice flick by Sharp, and he gets to demolish. It's not over just yet, but Sharp needs 4 kickoff possessions and 4 goals from those kickoff possessions. What is he going to do to start off? He's going to play it pretty straight up here. Does get the kickoff possession, but it's not a fast one. Has to get the demolish, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Ahmed, in avoiding the demo, took himself out of the play briefly. I think he's done enough, though. There's lots of time being wasted. Sharp is playing this exactly like he needs to, though. Here, well played, Sharp. He's playing his win conditions so well. He knows he has to score 4 goals as fast as possible. So instead of going for the boost, he turns around straight away by popping it off the sidewall to himself. He needs to win every kickoff, though. And he will win every kickoff for the time being. Again, Ahmed is in the area. Sharp looking to lob it over the top. Ahmed is there. If Sharp had nailed that shot, there was still a chance, but it was going to be so difficult. And, he's lost it. But credit to him for giving it a go at the end of the game here. Trying to make the comeback happen. Trying to shoot as early as possible in every attack. He needed to do that. So yeah, it's absolutely the only way that he was ever going to get that comeback started. Or completed, I should say. But in as scripted fashion as we are always getting these days, we are going to go to game 5 yet again. Ahmed has tied us up. I can't see the scoreboard, can't save replays. What is this? If I just keep right clicking it, does this. This is what's happening. What is this bug? How does this happen? Why are we here? Psionics, what are we doing over here? Oh, I can fly! Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to leave. I can't even type. It's best of 5. We're going into game 5 here. I really hope that they don't feel bad doing this, because they shouldn't. Some of these servers will be giving them more frame drops, or more packet loss, more lag than others. So if they want to give another server a go and see if they can have a bit more luck, then that is okay with me. I think Sharp's going to want to go for another one here. Is he really just going to go for this? It must not be the ping. It must be like a packet loss thing then. Wow, it looks like Sharp is actually just going to play this one out. So let's get into game 5. Sharp maybe just using that little server restart as a miniature momentum killer for Ahmed. Again, messing up his dodge though. That was a problem he was having earlier in the series, but hey, Ahmed's just missed the ball. So early lead for Sharp. He tried to stop the ball on the goal line there. That would have been a bit cheeky. But Sharp has got the start that he needed. Remember, Ahmed got off to a flying start last game, so being able to stop that from happening again is pretty huge for Sharp. Ahmed just running this one round quick. He knows he has a boost advantage. Doesn't want to give Sharp time to pick up 100 and get into a good position. He overhits his first touch on the corner though. And Sharp doesn't avoid the demo, or doesn't avoid the bump, but he gets bumped into the ceiling. Thank goodness for him he didn't get demolished, or else it would have been a goal for Ahmed. Almost certainly. Although saying that, with Ahmed's open net shooting as it has been today, you never know. What a snapshot. Sharp with a save off the inside of the post. That's worth a clip. I need to see that one again. Sharp feeling a little bit hyped up after that one, I think, as he tries to go for this ceiling shot set up in his own half. But he's got another great save in the near post. Fantastic stuff in defense from Sharp. He's keeping an eye on Ahmed now. Doesn't want to let him out of his sights. And he gets the ball past him. Sidewind dribble and the centre ball for Sharp is setting up the open net, and he puts it in. 2-0 Sharp. But, as good as his offense has been here on this play down the line, these saves are keeping him in the game. My goodness. That's defensive mastery by Sharp. Makes it 3. Ahmed looking out of play, out of position, and out of ideas yet again. Oh, 12 boost, and he jumps up so late. He cannot afford to do that. Such a hesitant takeoff. The one thing I can say for that position is that Sharp has been using all 100 of his boosts on kickoffs occasionally during this match, and that might be why Ahmed went into the air there for that one. He might have thought, okay, I've got 12 boosts, Sharp's got 0, so he's trying to fake me off this. I'm just going to take him out of the game. But that was one of the times that Sharp had saved a little bit of boost. It's usually the Usually the diagonal kickoffs that both players are gonna have a little bit left, because the last boost that you pick up is so late that you don't really have time to use it. Drill shot by Ahmed from close range, puts him on the board. Ahmed's ground shots have looked ferocious today in terms of power. He is absolutely slamming those in. Am I dropping frames? I don't think so. Wait, let me check. I dropped 97 frames this stream. I don't know when though. Accuracy on the kickoff goal for Sharp. Ahmed has to focus. He has to reset here. 3 goals down. Final game. Needs to get back into the groove that he had at the start of game 4. Sharp is looking a lot better in defense than he did that game. Ahmed again with an early shot. Wow, that's so hard to stop. Such a quick shot by Ahmed. He knows that Sharp is going to have a good chance of saving this if he waits any longer, but if he can pull out the shot that quick, it's almost impossible for Sharp to reposition and react to. Strong kickoff for Ahmed. Sharp gets a bump onto his opponent though. It's interesting line by Sharp, taking it back into the same corner. Doesn't want to center it, but Ahmed is going to get the demolish on the turn. He's waiting for the boost respawn. He knows it's coming up soon. Ahmed Sharp fake challenge, working wonders for him there. Now he's got 100 boost in the corner. Can he stop Ahmed from close range again? Ahmed with no dodge. He's let it time out. Still though sticking around for more in the Sharp half of the field. Good boost timing by both players. Sharp that time making his way to a boost before it spawned. But first touch from Ahmed completely outplays Sharp here. Sharp's committed to the early challenge. He's already decided, I'm going to challenge early here. As soon as Ahmed makes a play on the ball, I'm going to charge in. Unfortunately for him, Ahmed is one step ahead. Took the soft touch, followed up with the long shot. That's how you counter ball chasers, guys. You expect your opponent to challenge early. Do exactly what Ahmed did right there. He's got a free goal on the counter attack here if Ahmed can be quick, but he's actually slowed the ball way down. Doesn't get the demolition the first try, gets it second time. And Ahmed did that with ball cam the entire time. He's controlling the play just as much as he did last game. Another ball chase by Sharp. He just stares at Ahmed and runs all the way up to him. This time it will work. Ahmed didn't see this one coming, and Sharp is just going to take the efficient route down the middle. 2-goal gap opens up yet again. Ahmed way out of position, overcommitting to the potential boost steal, potential demolish in the back corner. Whenever those don't work, you're in a world of trouble. Sharp just keeps this up on the kickoff. Ahmed with a huge turnaround though. Like, that flick was quite a lot of distance. Sharp diving in for the boost pickup. Look at the danger though. If you can follow through like Ahmed did there, you can get demolishes. And Sharp knew he was putting himself in the firing line with that play. Gets away with it this time. Oh, he sneaked in, taking another boost. Sharp is playing so risky in the corners right now. He's been rewarded with 100 boost on both occasions, but he escapes with his life by the skin of his teeth. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. Sharp still in the lead, but Ahmed has had the majority of the ball possession and control in the past few minutes. He's finding himself backwards a lot right now, and it's only the mastery with the half flip that's bringing him into the game. Wide open net for Ahmed. He takes the first touch, and why not make it a rebound? You've been missing open net scoring rebounds. So wisely, Ahmed goes for the rebound from close range of the open net. 1 goal in it. Ahmed has had so much control for the second half of this game. Sharp needs to hold on. It is absolute damage control for him at this point, because there's almost no doubt that Ahmed is going to have shots. He's going to have possession. He's going to have boost. He's going to be able to do exactly what he wants. Flicks it over the top. That is a boomer of a flick. Decides not to go up for the rebound. Instead, just peppering Sharp's shot. Goal with shots, and there is the equalizer. Sharp falls for the trick. Ahmed shooting it high. Sharp thinks, oh, is this worth going up for? And he tags the crossbar and accidentally falls back down to the ground, unable to save the rebound. The patience for Ahmed was outstanding, but wait a minute, Sharp has just scored a kickoff goal. That is difficult to watch if you're an Ahmed fan. He's been clawing his way back into this game for so long, and all of his hard work is undone by a kickoff goal. Sharp has scored, I think, every open net that he's had. and his aerial confidence is still there for everybody to see. Ahmed might be panicking now. The long shot is nowhere near good enough. He's chased up on it though, and given himself a second opportunity. Here he comes off the ceiling. This is what he should have done last game, I think. Early shot. Ahmed off the inside of the post. He doesn't have enough boost to recover. I don't know if this is going to bounce up. Looks like it is. He's got one more chance. But this is as difficult a 0-second play as you can get. Ahmed trying as hard as he can to get this into the air. Oh my goodness, he somehow made a shot out of this. What an effort by Ahmed to get the equalizer, but it doesn't pay off. A brutal, brutal ending for the Middle Eastern player. Absolutely devastating. To complete the comeback and then concede a kickoff goal and watch your ceiling shot on like in the final 10 seconds go off the inside of the post. That's tough to watch, but remember those epic saves by Sharp at the start of this match. It was those saves that gave him enough of a lead to hold on. And hold on he did. What a series by these guys. Great stuff by both players. This is some of the best that we've seen for either of them, which is great to see. But Ahmed has now got a 50-50 record against US players, losing to Sharp today after winning against the car previously. Still got that spectator bug, by the way. That's not supposed to be happening.